Hey everyone, today we're going to talk about all of the itineraries for the MSC Meraviglia for the next year and a half. Come on with us. Hey everyone, Johnny from Bite Size Cruises. Welcome back to our channel. If it's your first time here, we're travel agents. We try to give you the best information we possibly can about cruising, cruise ships, cruise adventures, vlogs, the whole 9 yards. If that sounds good to you, we'd love for you to subscribe. No clickbait here, no scandalous videos, just fun cruising stuff. So today we're going to talk about all of the itineraries for the MSC Meraviglia. We are going on the Meraviglia Saturday of this week. So we're going to have a whole bunch of vlogs, different things. So before we go on a ship, we always like to talk about where the ship's going, what it's doing. So the Meraviglia is coming up and is landing in New York, Brooklyn today. Tomorrow is going to be a day for travel advisors and different MSC employees to go check out the ship. First time up here in New York. So Saturday will be the first sailing out of Brooklyn. Ship is now going to stay here from now until late 2024. It will be in Brooklyn. So now's your chance to take an MSC cruise if you are up in the New York area. See what you think. We'll give you our opinion of the Meraviglia later this week and next week. So right now, I thought this was going to be a really boring video. I thought it was going to be like a 2-minute, the cruise is just going to the Bahamas, right? Because most ships that come up here and leave out in New York do one of two things. They do the Bahamas or one of three things: Bahamas, Bermuda, or Canada. So I really thought it was just going to be Bahamas, but I looked into it and there are some super cool itineraries. So right now it's running 7 or 8 night Bahamas trips, which means that it leaves out of Brooklyn. It's going to go to Port Canaveral. It's going to go whatever, I roll, right? It's going to go to Nassau, and then it's going to go to their private island. It's fine, right? It's a good kind of getaway vacation. We do that trip a couple times a year, whether it's on Royal or MSC or Norwegian or whoever it is. So now we're going to do it here. So that's a great, like, I just want to get away for a little bit vacation. It's also going to be doing an 8-night, I think I said that, and a 6-night, which is interesting. So then we're going to get into some cool ones. It's going to be doing a 14-night Bermuda Bahamas. So a couple days overnight in the Bermuda, and then it's going to head down and hit Nassau and the private island down there, and then come back to New York. That's awesome. The next one that's really cool is once we hit September-ish, it's going to start doing Canada ones. So it'll do a 10-night Canada, 6-night Canada, the whole 9 yards. Here's a couple really cool ones. It's going to be doing a 16-night Bermuda, Canada. Now, is it going to be a little chilly in Bermuda? Sure, maybe. However, this is a really cool one. It's going to be going to Bermuda, staying in Bermuda for a few days. Then we're going to shoot up the coast. We're going to go to Canada, St. John and Charlottetown and Sydney. Then we're going to go to Portland, Boston, and Newport. That is a really cool fall cruise. The weather should be good. It should be like chilly but nice. That's a fun one. That's like you don't want to commit to Alaska, but you want to see some cool things. That might be a fun one. It's going to be doing a 21-night Canadian Caribbean one. So it's going to go do all of those ports, adding Halifax, which is a great port. Then we're going to go all the way down to the Caribbean. We're going to go to Port Canaveral, Cozumel, Costa Maya, and then their private island on Ocean Cay, and then come back. That's a great 3-week vacation. They're also doing an 11-night Caribbean, which is going to be those ports, basically the ports that we just talked about: Port Canaveral, Cozumel, Costa Maya, and Ocean Cay, and Nassau. And then they're doing a 5-night in November. They're doing a 5-night Bermuda trip of this year. Next year, they're going to rinse and repeat all of those same itineraries for all of 2024 for the most part. Pretty exciting to have another ship up here, even if it's a cruise line maybe you haven't been on before. We are really limited up in the New York, New Jersey area and Baltimore. We get a couple old ships in Baltimore. Usually it's a small port. Then we get the big boys sometimes up in Bayonne here. We get the Oasis class, which we have Oasis this year. Symphony is going to be up here next year. We have Anthem this year. Odyssey is going to be up here next year. And then Brooklyn now. And then, NCL has a couple ships: Getaway, Breakaway, Joy in New York, in Manhattan. And now we're getting Brooklyn, which is really fun. It's giving us a little more inventory up here, which is great because those New York, New Jersey ones are super expensive right now. And this Brooklyn one for MSC is still staying pretty reasonably priced. So those are your itineraries for the next year and a half or so on the MSC Meraviglia. Let us know if you have any questions. Please subscribe, like our videos, and stay tuned for all the fun on the Meraviglia. Thanks so much. Bye.